Hey, how's everybody doing? Oh, let me turn off my audio. There we go. This is getting a bit echoey in here. So tonight I'm just going to be finishing up work on my mascot here. He's almost done. I just need to work on the red topology for his head. I see we have a couple Periscope viewers right now. Lego Fan 31 and Sean Willits. What's up, guys? Let me put on a little bit of music here. You're not going to see the back side of him right now, so not really worried too much about getting the details right. Move that over. Hey, what's up, little Jacob? I'm doing all right. Kind of woke up this morning with like a swollen eye due to allergies, but it's kind of died down a bit, thankfully. Other than that, it's been a pretty uneventful day. I've been wanting to do another stop motion stream soon, but I need to figure out a better setup than the one I have now. Because we don't want to install OBS on the computer we shoot with, so I need to come up with like some type of workaround. Yeah, it was not fun. So the other day I got a beta key for Dreams on the PS4, which is like the new game from the people that made Little Big Planet. And you could basically make a game with it or like a short video or like basically anything. So I'm gonna try that later tonight, give it a go. I'm very curious about it. So yeah, I haven't had much of a chance to stream this past week because I've been pretty busy working on stuff for clients. But I completed a couple of the jobs, so hopefully get back to my regular, semi-regular schedule. So I can't wait till I can talk about one of the jobs because it's like probably the weirdest thing I've done in a while for money. What's your favorite horror movie? Huh, that's a good question. I didn't really start getting into horror movies until a couple of years ago, but I probably have to see The Shining, mostly because I really love Kubrick. Hereditary was probably my favorite horror movie from last year. Hello.
Hey.
My wife just popped in from the other room to say that Hereditary sucked. I mean, to each their own.
Yeah.
Oh, me and Andrew are gonna go to the 4:15 showing tomorrow.
Okay.
He said he's stoked, but he's also a little bit worried. I told him, yeah, the reactions seem pretty split, and he said, nice. Me and my friend are gonna go see Glass tomorrow. I'm a big fan of Unbreakable, but I know the reactions to this one have been pretty divisive. Child's Play is your favorite horror movie? You know, I don't think I ever saw those.
This scared the shit out of me as a kid.
I heard that they were gonna reboot it because everything's getting a reboot.
Does Clem have a tooth problem?
Does she?
She's not, like, she's trying to eat, but she can't eat.
Huh.
I'll talk to you later about it.
Good luck seeing Glass. I don't think I need luck to see a movie, but thank you. Oh, hey, what's up, Mick? Yeah, same here. I'm excited to see David Dunn and Mr. Glass again. I don't know. M. Night Shyamalan is such a weird filmmaker. Like, there's a lot of this stuff that I love, and other stuff that falls, like, completely flat for me. Mick, I really like the stuff you've been posting from your next game project. It looks promising. Trying to make it in like a 2-month span. Man, I was wanting to, when I first came up with the idea for my VR project, I was wanting to finish it in like a pretty short amount of time. But I think it's been like 2 years now since I came up with the idea. The problem with my game ideas is that I start off with like a simple idea and I make it like needlessly complicated. So I'm just trying to, I keep trying to dumb down my idea for the game and make it like doable. But yeah, I want to make like short games you could beat in like 30 minutes or so. 30 minutes to an hour. You ever read graphic novels before? Oh yeah, I love graphic novels. I actually finished one recently. It was called Seconds. It was the new graphic novel by Brian Lee O'Malley, the dude that made Scott Pilgrim. It was pretty good. I liked it. What is going on in here? I lost track of what I was doing with this.
Oh my God.
What?
You know, I told that Apple stopped making those SE phones?
Huh?
You know, I told you that Apple stopped making those SE phones.
Uh-huh.
They're making them again.
Oh, cool.
Like,
Did they just announce them?
yeah.
Nice. Are you making it on Oculus? Yeah, I want to do it for. It started off making it just for Vive, but I also got a Oculus headset, so I kind of want to make it for like all VR platforms eventually. Except PSVR, since I don't have a dev kit for that. I've been working on some animations for my friend's VR game, and as part of the perks for helping him out, he sent me like a pair of the new Vive Knuckles. He sent them out like almost 2 weeks ago, and they haven't arrived yet, so I'm getting a little worried about that. But yeah, I can't wait to mess around with those. All right, this is just creating a spiral. I think I need to like chill. I have to close the circle, man. Like that. Because nobody's going to see the bottom of this, so it's all good. Close that. I've also been working on stuff for my wife's video game project. We've been kind of collaborating together on one, so it's a non-VR project, but it's gonna be pretty cool. When I'm done with this mascot, that's probably gonna be my next project for streaming, is creating like assets for the game in Blender. So yeah, I'm seeing Glass tomorrow, and I like to see the Dragon Ball movie sometime in the coming week as well. It's crazy to me that Broly was the #1 movie at the box office when it opened up. I think that's really cool though. I could probably get rid of some of these shapes here. Possibly. It's in the middle here. Oh. So what's your game about Mick? Or do you not want to say yet? It's like Mario Party style game modes, but with penguins in a kitchen with a Breath of the Wild style item system. That's quite a mishmash you got going there. Sounds promising though. If you want to focus on learning coding, physics, and how items interact with each other, yeah, man. Physics is like tricky. Doesn't help that my game's in VR where physics are kind of like a given for the most part. Hey, Lego fan. What are your favorite cartoons? Currently or all time? I'd say one of my favorite cartoons growing up was probably Freakazoid. That was like a big influence on my sense of humor, along with early Simpsons. I loved Gravity Falls, but that's over with. Also, been really enjoying the new DuckTales. I thought they did a great job. Favorite cartoons now? Uh, hmm, what have I been watching? Steven Universe has been pretty good lately. DuckTales, as I mentioned. Uh, I haven't watched much of OKKO, but what I have seen I've enjoyed quite a bit. feel like I'm missing a couple cartoons from this list here. Huh? Oh yeah, BoJack Horseman's great too. I guess I wasn't really thinking of it as a cartoon because it's like really dark at times. Oh yeah, F is for Family as well is a great cartoon, which is also really depressing. You guys been watching any good cartoons? I wonder what would happen if you replaced all the cartoons on TV with like those weird Spider-Man and Elsa videos on YouTube, and like what kind of the type of like adults those cartoons would produce, like if you showed that to a kid 24/7 on repeat for like years, how will that affect their development? Just something to ponder. How about we work on the lips next? But first, we save. How is the Oculus Go? I don't own one myself, but I messed around a bit with my friends, and it's cool. Um, I could see myself like using it to watch like Hulu and Netflix, but for games, it's like not super amazing. I am looking forward to the Oculus Quest though. Do you have VR games? Oh yeah, I have quite a few. The most recent ones I've been playing is Gunheart and Beat Saber, which are both pretty great in their own ways. Especially Beat Saber. I actually downloaded a mod for it earlier where you could like add in custom songs. So I'm gonna give that a try. I've also been playing a bit of Tetris on PSVR, which is pretty good. I love it. Man, there's got to be a faster way to do all this. Oh, something went haywire. There we go. Looks like I gotta flip these normals too. Fun. Q. There we go. It's quite a few I need to flip. Damn. Okay. So let's turn off this. Fix the overlay here. Looks like basically almost all of them. Cute. There we go. I think I might actually have to turn that back on. There we go. Makes it a little more difficult to see, but whatever. Might as well flip these before I get, you know, in too deep. I think it's all these, so let's just flip them. Yep. Come on. There we go. There we go. I think this is a good spot to start to wrap around here. so bad from the back. If I was smart, I would have gone back into sculpt mode and just like got rid of all that. If I was smart. Are you putting this in your games? I like for it to be like a little logo that could play in front of it, yeah. Also in front of my like short videos and animations. I've been doing a lot of rebranding lately, so this is kind of part of it. I like to make a version of this of him wearing VR goggles as well. That'd be fun. I made a few 3D models for my game, but they're kind of like prototype models. I like to go back sometime and redo them because I've learned a lot since I first made those. Let's just do this. It's got to be animated Barf in the Legos. That'd be great. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to rig him and then use like physics and have like Legos spray out of his mouth. I think that'd be fun. Imagine the possibilities. Yeah, soft body physics. Blender's really good with that stuff. Have you messed around with the physics engine in Blender that much? I need to get better at it because I think one time I tried doing like a liquid simulation, but it took like forever to render out a preview. So I need to do more research on that stuff. Excuse me. Made some wave renders and it's a very long process. Hoo boy. But I want it now. Don't want that. Nope. Go back. There you go. With my current brick film project, I'm gonna try and like do some type of hybrid with CGI and stop motion for some of the shots, just to play around with it and see what's possible. There we go. Yeah, I've done some test cycles before, and like it looks pretty good. I want to do something with like CGI Lego water, like some type of nautical type brick film. I think that'd be cool. Find a way to blend the two. Just add it to my list of ever-growing projects that I have no time for. Don't need a writ to apologize years because I did that already. And save before I forget. Ooh, don't like all this business under here. Let's see what I can do. Hey, what's up, Super Pumpkinhead? Gotta get up close and personal with these polygons. You watched The Dark Knight Rises for the first time? Yeah, I agree. I don't think I watched it since I first saw it in theaters. It's like parts of it I really like, but yeah, it doesn't hold a candle to The Dark Knight. Bane is great though. I imitate him once in a while, just for fun. I was born in the darkness, raised by it. Marvel or DC? Uh, I'm leaning more towards Marvel nowadays. Mostly because DC's movies have been terrible lately. Strange thing to say, but the movie stressed me out a lot. I don't know what is was about it. I just got really uncomfortable watching it. Huh. Honestly, sometimes I feel that way about a Christopher Nolan movie. Like I enjoy them, but they're like it's kind of like an experience. Like you can't really put on a movie of his and just kind of zone out. Like it's kind of like an assault on the senses at times, especially Inception. Like I think that's a really good movie, but like it's kind of stressful to watch. Still haven't seen that latest movie of his, the war movie. Forgot the name of it. Was that any good? What happened here? I think The Prestige is still my personal favorite Chris Nolan movie. I have a poster of it in my studio. Okay, that's not working. Yeah, I think the final act is what kind of like ruined The Dark Knight Rises for me. Like his cheesy kiss with Catwoman at the end, the way the anticlimactic way that Bane dies, the bomb. Uh Oh, and the whole twist that uh, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character is Robin. It's like all the dumb cliches that the series had kind of managed to avoid up until that point just all happened. It's still better than like the most recent DC movies, so. Although to be fair, I have not seen Aquaman. Surely it's good based on the Pitbull song. I'm curious what marketing executive came up with that idea and why he thought it was a good idea. I really like that song, but it's getting to the point where it's become such a meme now that it's getting hard to enjoy. Yeah. They probably could have set up some type of Dark Knight Returns type of scenario, or like, yeah, like the Frank Miller comic where Batman comes out of retirement to do stuff. Except Batman v Superman kind of came along and ruined that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Henry Cavill with Superman, because I thought it was kind of confirmed that he's not going to play Superman anymore. And then he posted like this weird Instagram video of himself like holding a Superman action figure. So I don't know what's going on there. And I think Ben Affleck's pretty much out, right? I don't know. The whole DC expanded universe is such a mess right now. Are you gonna buy Detective Comics number 1000 when it releases? I never bought a comic at release, and I'm really excited to get it. No, I hadn't heard anything about that. What's special about that one? I'm kind of out of the loop for the most part when it comes to comics. think the last Batman thing I was kind of interested in, comics wise, was Batman Inc., where Batman was like kind of recruiting a bunch of Batmen from around the world. Oh, okay. So they're gonna kind of like start fresh again. Could be good. So let's see here. Let's get rid of this for now. We could finesse it a bit. Hey, what's up, Levi? Yeah, for sure. I'd be more into reading single issues, but comics are expensive. It's like an expensive hobby to get into. That's why I usually wait for like the volumes, or I like buy them digitally too. The most recent comic I bought was Venom, or the one where Venom is in Vietnam. It was, I think it was like a one shot type of deal. It was pretty good. I liked it. I bought it purely because of the ridiculous premise. Let's come along. Judge loops. Smooth this out a bit over here. Yeah, I've always found it difficult to kind of get into like regular series like DC or Marvel, because like whenever I try getting into it, they're always like halfway through like a big story arc, or like there's 20 other things going on, or I need to have read like this and this series to get this series. So it's always been hard to jump in. Oh, excuse me. Is your profile picture based off of a real dog you have or had? Yeah, he's based off of my Chihuahua Bud, who was a dog I had growing up. I kind of made him my mascot. Oh, there we go. Let's move you over here. Does it ever happen to you that you're working on animation but lose interest midway through, but you've done too much to give up, but now have to post as it is? All the time. Constantly run into this thing where, especially if you write like a comedic film, you're like halfway through production and the jokes stop being funny to you and you're wondering why you even bother. could be okay if this looks a little lumpy, the final render, since it's supposed to look like it's made out of clay. That's my justification, at least, for my sloppy work. Hey, what's up, Alex Birdie Bronze? Oh. Hey, Kanzu. Yep, I usually keep things pretty chill over here. Oh, thanks, man. Yep, that's happened to me too before. Where I get annoyed with the project I'm working on, but people still seem to like it. I'm like that with some of my early work, some of my older brick films. I can't stand a lot of them, but people seem to like them still. It's like, what are you gonna say? It's like, oh no, that brick film's terrible. You shouldn't enjoy that. It's like, just let people enjoy what they enjoy. Well, thank you. I should do ASMR. Actually, no, that's a terrible idea. Yeah, just leave the stream open. Give me those numbers. We actually have more viewers on Twitch tonight than YouTube, which usually isn't the case, so that's nice. Hey, how you doing?
Give me a sec. I don't feel like cooking.
Nice. My wife always has a burp on at least one stream, once per stream.
That wasn't me, that was you.
Oh, sure, sure. You should totally should. Would probably be a nice side thing. I'll moonlight as a ASMR YouTuber. Starting to get a little sleepy myself. You ever play Sunset Overdrive? No, I've heard of it though. That's by Insomniac, right? And a loop cut here. There we go. think I'll probably end the stream around 8 o'clock. After I finish up here. You got an X-Bone? I do not have an X-Bone. I just have a Switch, PS4, and a PC. I was curious about their whole Game Pass thing that they're going to do. I mean, $10 a month for like every Xbox game seems like a pretty good deal. Do you do YouTube, Twitch as your main income? Not really, no. I barely make any money from YouTube. Like, I make maybe $100 every few months if I'm lucky. And I make zero money off of Twitch at the time being. I mostly do commissioned work and commissioned animations. I've also been doing some 3D stuff for freelance work. That'd be cool if Twitch or something could be like a good source of income for me one day, but I'm not like holding my breath. Alright, good night, Kanzu. Yeah, honestly, Rare Replay is the only game I could think of that I would want to get that's not available anywhere else. And I already have Cuphead on PC, so... I tried playing Banjo-Tooie a couple months ago on our Nintendo 64, and I forgot how slow the frame rate is in that game. Like, there's so much happening on screen that everything just kind of slows down. It's like, how did I manage to play this as a kid and not get annoyed? Excuse me. But yeah, aside from Rare Replay, I can't really think of anything I'd want on the Xbox. I guess 4K Blu-rays are cool.
Fixing that chihuahua.
Huh?
We're trying to fix.
I'm recto apologizing it. That way I can like rig it.
Apologizing it.
Yes. So I could rig it for like animation and stuff if I want to.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You should be working on that chicken.
I should. That'll be my next project.
Uh-huh.
Let's add some more here. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, sometimes it's not like super. It's not like a super reliable source of income sometimes. Sometimes you get like dry periods and whatever. But yeah, when it works out, it's really nice. Like from November to recently, it's been kind of dead, except for the occasional gig here and there, but it feels like things are starting to pick up again. Just gotta keep hustling. One thing I've learned is don't be afraid to self-promote. That's something I really had to like learn and get over when I first started. What's going on here? Oh, that's why. That won't be any good. Let's get rid of that. Face. Blech. Okay, that's starting to look like a thing. Looks like a demented sock puppet. save. All right, I think I'm gonna call it good for tonight. Thanks everybody who stopped by the stream. Feel free to follow me on all my social media. Uh, like Chihuahua with a Z on Twitch. Um, yeah, just search for Chihuahua and you should be able to find me. But thanks everybody. I'll probably stream again Monday. I'm gonna try to at least. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. Talk to you guys later. Bye bye.